Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today's video, we're going to be doing the spark plugs and ignition coils in a 2006 Honda Civic. This is for the 2006 to 2011 models, and it's the 1.8 liter 4-cylinder, but let's go ahead and get started. But before we get started, I do want to show some of the parts that I did get. So I did pick up all this stuff on Amazon. This is a complete kit, so whenever you open it up, you have all 4 of your ignition coils as well as your spark plugs. And this is actually a pretty quick and easy set to get, and you can have it at your house same day, next day, depending on where you're located. And I have links for all the stuff I'm going to be using in the video down in the description down below. So definitely go check those out. Amazon links below. Also, we have spark plug sockets. We're going to be using the 5/8, and it does have like a little piece of rubber down in there, so it holds on to the little back end of the spark plug so that it can actually hold in there while you're putting it in place. Also, we're going to be using a 10mm to get off the bolts for the ignition coils. And then also a little adapter so I can use the torque wrench, because we're going to put 20 foot-pounds of torque on these once we do install them. So I would suggest getting a torque wrench, and also you're going to need it for like lugs and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and start with removing the old ignition coils and spark plugs. Also, this is what your engine is supposed to look like if you are watching this video. So if your engine looks like this, the video is for you. But first, what we're going to do is remove all 4 ignition coils, starting off with the 10mm bolt on each one, and we're also going to have to unplug each one. And then to remove the plugs, all you're going to have to do is just push, there's like a little button on the backside. I'm going to push that and wiggle it straight off. We're going to do that for all 4. But let's go ahead and take off those bolts. And then once we have all 4 of the nuts removed, we're going to go ahead and just wiggle it right up and out of place. There we go. We can go ahead and just set that aside and go ahead and pop out the other ones. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and hook up our 5/18 socket with the little rubber insert in it, as well as this extension. And like I said, if you guys do want to pick up some of these parts, there will be links in the description down below for Amazon. But you're going to go ahead and get in there, get it seated onto the spark plug, and then you're just going to unscrew it. All right, and then we're just going to go ahead and pull it straight up and out. And that one actually looks pretty nasty, so I'm really glad that we're replacing these. So now I'm just going to go ahead and pop it out, and we can go ahead and set that aside. And just go ahead and go through and pull out the other 3. And before we get started with putting the new spark plugs in, we do want to check the gap here. So there's this little gap tool. There is some on Amazon as well. I can put a link in the description down below. But essentially, you're going to just take it and measure it, and it should be sitting at 0.044. So these little tools are super cheap, super easy to use, so definitely go check that out. There's also going to be a link for one of these in the description down below. This is just a cheap one from AutoZone, but they're all essentially the exact same purpose. All right, so whenever we put these in, you do want to set it into the socket, but you don't want to shove it in all the way, because whenever you do, as soon as you tighten it and go to pull it out, sometimes the socket will pop off and get stuck down in there. They do make magnetic ones that are a lot easier to use, but the rubber ones are, I believe, a lot cheaper. But we're just going to go ahead and lightly kind of set that in there, and then drop this right down in there. And sometimes I do suggest starting it off without the ratchet itself, just to get it kind of hand tight to make sure that you're not cross-threading it. So we're just going to go ahead and get this started, and once it gets a little firm, then we can go ahead, add on the ratchet, and then tighten it a little bit more. And now I feel it's a little snug, so we're not going to like crank it super tight because we're going to use the torque wrench. And something else you can do is you can actually just go ahead and put a little bit of tape on here. So then if the socket does get stuck down in there and you do have like that rubber style, it's not really going to pop back out. So I think this is like a super easy method as well if you don't already have like the magnetic ones. And it slides it right in there, nice and easy. But I'm going to go ahead and put all of these in, and then we're going to go through with the torque wrench at the end. All right, so now that we got all 4 in place, we're going to go ahead and grab the torque wrench and put 20 foot-pounds of torque on each one. All right, so now we've properly torqued these down, we can go ahead and grab the new ignition coils and put them in place. All right, just like whenever we took them out, we're just going to slide them right down in place, make sure the little plug's up out of the way, and it does line up with that bolt. We're just going to push it all the way down. And then once it's in, we're going to go ahead and take the little nut that came off. We're going to go ahead and put it right back on. And then we're just going to go ahead and tighten it down. Take the plug and plug it right in. Now we just got to do the remaining 3, and we are done. Alright guys, so if this video helped you out, definitely put down in the comments down below. Let me know. And if you guys have any other questions, also put them in the comments. I do read through all those and definitely go back and reply to everybody. But like I said before, if you guys do want to pick up these parts, there will be links in the description down below. You guys can hop on Amazon, pick those up. And like I said, quick and easy, have this at your house in no time at all, ready for the job and at a good price. But if you guys did like this video, make sure you go down and hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. You stay tuned, and there will be a playlist for this car as well. So check that out if you guys want to see more videos for this car. I have a lot more how-tos coming, so stay tuned. But like, subscribe, and as always, thank you for watching.